From beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Brennan Bernardino.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And now for the Jays, Whit Merrifield. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. The pitch. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive. And that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table and you can't make contact.
So digging in, Santiago Espinal. Over to first and he's safe. And here it comes. Merrifield on the move. And safe. It's a stolen base.
They clearly guessed right on the pitch out right there, but I think this one is a stolen base on the catcher. Now, the throw wasn't terrible, but it was just a little bit to the left, and that may have been the difference between safe or out.
One out and a runner at second. Next pitch is outside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Kicks and fires. They say it went.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Urias to first in time. And he's out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Whit Merrifield.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Merrifield on third with 2 out. So now 2 on and 2 outs. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Next one is off the plate. 3-1 now. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And there's a curve through for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. That's in there, and the count 1-2. Two outs, bases are full. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Oh, man, that's a tough one to swallow. Had the distance, just couldn't keep it fair. Imagine how great that feels, running around the bases when you've just hit a granny. He's got to dig back in, figure out a way. Maybe he can do it again.
And he deals. Hit on the ground to the right side. In plenty of time to first, and they get Biggio for the out. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. 3 walks in the inning, but they couldn't make him pay. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Back here in Boston. And today's starting pitcher, Chris Bassett.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. Ball to strike. The pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Bangs off the wall. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. No outs, runner on second.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Slow roller to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third.
As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
The pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Kiermaier makes the grab. Runner tags from third, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Devers now.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Righty delivers. Just missed.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Next pitch off the plate. And now 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And the righty deals. Right through there. Got him. Down on strikes. And he knew it. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. On to the second from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Jays nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And out of here. He sends it out of here. And we are all tied up. It's 1-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's Kiermaier now.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen. Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there, and that is gone. The Rockets 1 to right, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. The 1-1. On the ground. Over to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Whit Merrifield. One down, base is empty. Bounce to the left side. Fair ball.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, Alexi Ayala. Merrifield on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. Left-hand batter waits. This one in the air, right field. Verdugo ranging after it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
So now 1 and 2.
1 and 2 for count.
Line the other way. That's a fair ball and down the right field line and towards that corner. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 3-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He reached on a walk his first time. On the ground, right side. Whips it to Casas. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Fenway,
Leading
bottom of the
off
inning.
for
So
the
stepping
Red
in for
Sox,
Boston, Tristan
first baseman,
Casas.
Tristan Casas.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 1-1.
Ball.
And he takes a strike. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Next pitch downstairs, and now it's 3-2. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
And he walked him.
Runner, take your base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Alex Verdugo. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Line to right, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Luis.
Here's Luis Urias. Here's a 1-1.
No, that's out.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting eighth.
Here's Reese McGuire. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Here's a 1-2. And it stays fair. And that'll kick off the base of the wall. Here comes Casas around third. He's in there. And now they trail by 1.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him in the inning.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Pablo Reyes stands in. One, 2 now. Struck him out looking.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
Now batting Jarren Duran. 1-1 now. Right side. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And a run comes in to score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. Lifted in the air down the left side. Racing, makes the catch. And that is that. They get 2 and draw even again. We play 2 full, all tied up at 3 apiece. Back here in Boston, on to the 3rd inning. And here is Matt Chapman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter, the right fielder,
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. The 2-1. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. Two down.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Alejandro Kirk in the on deck circle. Nobody out. Runner at first. And a base hit on a line. Oh, he botches it. Chapman headed home. Casas with a relay throw, not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead. It's 4-3.
No, this has been a good, tight game so far, but now that error looms pretty large. I got to think that's going to weigh on him for a little while, unless somehow they can come back and win this thing.
Now at the plate, Alejandro Kirk. He's already homered in this one. And a 2-1 on the way. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. The solo homer his first time. And they're all loaded up.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brennan Bernardino out of the game, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. So the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Josh Winkowski.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Biggio at third. Kirk over at second. Kiermaier at first with no outs. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 5-3.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
Hit on the ground, might be 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman,
Alexi Ayala. Next up for the Blue Jays. Flied to right his first time. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Next offering misses. 2-1. And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2-2 now. Just missed.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
To kick the 3-2. Got him swinging. Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And a pitch.
1-2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
The 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Red Sox 3. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Justin Turner now.
The designated hitter, Justin Turner.
And a 1-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Espinal makes the grab on the run.
The batter, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here's Rafael Devers. Went down on strikes his first time through. Left-hand hitter waits. They say you win.
1-2. The count.
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
The wind of the pitch. And he grounds one back up the middle to Young. Jump throw. Close play, but in there.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Now batting Tristan Casas. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Right-hander kicks, deals. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And misses inside. kicks and deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Now batting, second baseman.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Urias. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses inside, and the count is 3-1. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Reese McGuire up next for the Red Sox. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. 2-1 now. And that one missing low.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
3-1 now. Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. No swing. He held it back. And that'll force home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Now it's the shortstop, Pablo Reyes. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Red Sox 4. Back here at Fenway Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, George Springer. And a pitch. Just missed.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
On the ground to Devers. Sends it across to first, and 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Matt Chapman.
Here's Matt Chapman.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
And it is 2-1. Popped up right side. bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
And now the right fielder, Kevin Biggio, 1 for 2. The next offering misses, 3-1. Chapman over at second, 1 down. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Kicks and fires. And a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Runner at third, 2 away. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And that one is lifted in the air. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. Two now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Red Sox 4. Genesis Cabrera taking the mound.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
For the Blue Jays, number 92, Genesis Cabrera.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's going to be Jarren Duran.
Center fielder, Jarren.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Eric Swanson, the closer of the staff, is throwing. The 1-2. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Lefty on lefty matchup, and sometimes you could be on roller skates a little bit where you're quickly wanting to get out of the way, but other times where you're saying probably safer if I just try to get a fat part of my body on the baseball and won't hurt as much.
Next offering in the dirt. Ball 2.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit. Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Swung on, belted. Biggio going back, racing back some more. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Number 2, designated hitter, Justin
Turner climbs in on that right side.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Snap throw to first. And he's back safely. Duran off of first with 2 away. And now 2-1. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and now they have a base runner at second. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 4. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Red Sox 4. Chris Martin will take over here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Martin.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Here's a 1-2. That one drifts inside. The next pitch misses, and it's a full count.
Count is full.
Tapped out in front of the plate. Whips it to Casas, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Next pitch is outside. Bullpen activity starting up now. Joe Jakes appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Ripped on the ground to second, to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alexi Ayala.
Alexi Ayala next up for the Blue Jays. Swings and misses, and a count 1-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next pitch is downstairs. That one 95 to finish him off. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're up 6-4. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Eric Swanson. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Your attention, please.
And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. A strikeout and a walk.
Swanson.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. Now it's the right fielder, Alex Verdugo. Here's a 1-1. Check swing, no appeal. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first. Only one out left for the Red Sox.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Luis Urias up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one out to right. Biggio moves towards it. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.